What is going on, everybody? It's Jordan Johnson here, Johnson Alpha Capital, here with you all again on a beautiful Sunday, getting ready for another good week in the markets. Before we dive into some analysis, allow me to do some shameless plug. If you do not already follow me, follow the Facebook page, Johnson Alpha Capital, Jordan Forex Trader. A lot of good content, a lot of material on here to keep you all updated. So follow me there. And lastly, on the Telegram channel, if you're not in the Telegram channel, over 450 members are in here. I send out a lot of content, updates, personal trades, wins, losses, everything, the whole 9 yards, everything that I think that can make you become a successful trader. And as you watch me on my journey to making profits in the market, now let's jump over to the charts. I do see a lot of good setups happening this week. First, let's start off by looking at gold. Well, first, before we get to gold, we can look at the dollar index. Look at the dollar index. We are coming off last few days on the dollar has been bearish. We have been on a little bit of a bearish run since about beginning of October. Let's first look at it on the weekly time frame, see what we have. Weekly time frame, as you can see, we are, we're really still within this uptrend. Last week was a little bullish. 3 weeks before that, though, was very bearish. Let's jump down to the daily time frame, see what we see. Let's just zoom in a tad bit. Daily time frame, I don't see a lot here. I do see that my 200 MA did act as support, and we are pulling back up. Let's just see if we can draw some fibs to see exactly where we are. At first, before we draw fibs, I just looking off basic structure, I would like to see us come back up into this zone here, just to see us retest this basic structure, basic price action within this zone. Next, let's draw some fibs on her and see where this 50 fall at. That's where I would want to see us come to. I'm pretty sure we already penetrated that 38.2 at least. We haven't really even got to the 38.2 yet, you all. So first and foremost, I believe we do have to get some more strength on the dollar. So whether it's kind of early for me to really decide if we're going to come back down, create new lows, or if we're just going to continue to go up from this current level. Beautiful thing about trading, we really don't have to know that. We really don't have to see that far into the future. However, I do believe we are going to see some strength up into this orange box, probably with them between the 38.2, 61.8, definitely probably within this 50. That's where I really want to lean to, probably close to this 56.18. That's where I would want to see price come to. Let's jump down to a 4-hour time frame on the dollar. 4-hour time frame on the dollar, so you all can see this was the big bearish leg of us going down, very impulsive. So definitely don't want to, I'm not saying I think we're just going to go completely bullish and take out this whole leg that we had coming down. However, I do believe we are going to have some strength that is going to get us back into this orange box. Let's delete this really quick. You can also see my 200 is right around that 50. So, I do believe we will get to that 50. Let's draw, see if we can draw a trend line. Like this trend line. Just let us know that the market has kind of took off very bullishly, very bullish. Yeah, so that's just, it's not a whole lot here to really look at. Like I said, I really just want to see us get probably within this 50. See us probably at least come and retest this area here. And then we'll make a decision once price gets to this area, if I think we're going to go in to create new lows or if we're going to create new highs. But coming into this week, I want to see the dollar gain some strength. So maybe do something like this. move up. However, come correction. That's why you need to be plugged into the Telegram channel. So I will send you all updates as I see this happening, as I see this market play out. But as of right now on dollar index, I am looking for us to come up into this orange box. If you missed the video last week, a lot of people try wondering, well, I really don't trade the dollar index. Are you probably thinking to yourself, you don't trade the dollar index? That may very well may be true, but the dollar index is important because if you know the direction of the dollar index, then you know the direction of the dollar. So, for example, if dollar is getting stronger, remember I wrote this out last week. Remember, if USD is getting stronger, excuse the bad handwriting, you all. That's hard to write with this mouse. If USD is getting stronger, then that means USD X is going to get stronger as well. So like your dollar yen's gonna get stronger. Usually dollar CAD's gonna get stronger. Dollar Swiss, dollar whatever is gonna get stronger. However, if the dollar is losing strength, that means everything X USD is going to get weaker. I'm sorry, if the dollar is gaining strength, meaning the dollar is gaining strength, everything XXX USD is going to get weaker. So that means like Euro USD be looking for shorts, Aussie USD be looking for shorts, Pound USD look for shorts because the dollar is getting strengthened. So that's how you can kind of play the dollar strip to get your directional movement, then to go back to your regular currency pairs and look for trading ideas. With that being said, let's go to gold. A lot of y'all know I've been trading a lot of gold lately. And this is what I'm seeing on gold. Very, very good trade setup. It's actually probably my trade of the week setup that I'm looking for. On the weekly, it's not a lot here on the weekly. We have been on a big bullish run on gold, long-term view since about December of 2015. However, since August, we have been consolidating. I believe we're going to take another drop down in gold. However, as you can see, we did form a nice bullish candlestick reversal pattern, which is a morning star. However, I don't like this. I'm still looking at it to go bearish, even though we got this reversal candlestick here. If any of you all went through my boot camp course before, you know how we look at candle real estate and where we're looking for these reversal patterns at. So on the daily, few things I'm looking at. I'm looking at this. We have an ABC. If you all can hear a baby crying, that is my 1-year-old. So do not fault him. He is probably just hungry. But back to charts. If you all do see the move down, you see this ABC down. This ABC down, I believe that was completed for one, which is I'm looking at this as this is a complex Elliott wave correctional pattern. I'm looking at this as a W, probably a X here, and I'm looking for a Y. I'm looking for this move down. So coming into this week, this is the trade setup that I will be looking for. Looking for price to come back down and maybe make new lows. Very big trade setup. Use some basic Fibonacci extensions. Somewhere between this 1272. Just basic technicals, you all. It's just if you do not use Fibonacci in your trading, I definitely suggest it. I'm very big on Fibonacci in general, whether it's retracements, extensions, to get targets, to get entries, to get stops. But anyway, on gold, you all, I am looking for this setup. I believe this could be a very good setup. Let's also look for a break of this trend line as well. That will add a little bit more confluence. Let's delete that. So just look at WXY. I'm actually going to publish this while I am making this video. Look for a bearish sell off. Well, I'm looking for price to at least come to about the 14, let's say 1430, 1420 area. 1430. So let's publish this. We're looking at gold, wave analysis, potential short. If you're not following me on TradingView as well, that's another way that you all can plug in to get all of my updates as I do them, because I don't always do them when I watch videos. Sometimes I just do them at night or whenever I see these setups and I got time. I am looking for a complex corrective structure to come to a end soon. I'm looking for a complex corrective structure to come to an end soon, parentheses, WXY. I am going to short I'm going to short wave Y into price territory of, what did I say, 1430 to 1420, somewhere around in this area. Publish. Oops, I forgot to even put my tags, but that should be fine. So I just published that. So let's move on. So that's what I'm looking for. Gold draw. Very, very good potential setup. Let's jump over to oil. Oil, let's start on this weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Let's see. Zoom out. Let's close this. What do I see? 200 acted as very good support here. You kind of guys, this is a very good weekly demand zone. If y'all don't know supply demand, that's another I just recommend you learn stuff like basic stuff like that. You all like supply demand, support, resistance, Fibonacci, harmonics, all tools that I believe is good to know and have in your trader's toolbox to always pull out when you are analyzing the charts. It's one of the beautiful things about being a technician. Once you learn these skill sets, when you look at these charts, it's like reading a book. It's like you're reading a story. It's a lot that goes into it. I spent a lot of years learning this stuff, and I always suggest people, if you really want to get into the art of trading, to learn these skill sets. So two things. One thing, I'm looking at oil. I like this big move that we had to come down. This move we had up does not look complete. So I do believe we are maybe going to at least come back up to retest this support area. If not, come back up to retest this bigger support area up in here. On the weekly, we are coming off a very strong week for oil. Let's jump to the daily. Daily, let's see. We got 3 waves down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's a triangle. It very well could be a flat. It could be a flat. Very well could be a flat, you all. And we actually could go down one more time. This could be, let's look at it like this. We got 1 down. We got an A down. I believe this whole thing here, let's do it like this. I'm going to do it, just be correct with it. I believe we have a completed W. We have a completed X. I believe we could be coming down for Y. Let's delete some of this. Looking at this, I look at this as a flat pattern inside of this X wave, A, B, C, a completed flat pattern. And I believe this move down is a impulsive move down to start off this wave Y, kind of similar to what we had in gold. Let's bring on some Fibonacci retracement. Look where we're at. We are at coming across this 50. This is a, let's delete this. Let's put, this is an area where I will be looking for shorts on oil. Looking for some good shorts. Let's bring out some Fibonacci extensions. Let's measure this move up just to see. Yeah, right between, yeah, so this is a real good area, you all, of where I will be looking for shorts, looking to sell. Yeah, we can, I think this is a good analysis as well that we should publish. Somewhere between 47 and 42, that's a big range. I'm just gonna put it here. We don't really even have to, yeah, we can mark it out. All right, I said somewhere between 47. It's a big range. I mean, then again, you asked the daily. It's a daily chart. Look for it. We're looking for this sell off. I mean, I believe this is a beautiful trade setup. Kind of giving you our inside view of how I look at these charts. Look for a sell off. Let's publish this as well. Oil wave analysis, sell wave analysis, sell setup. Short wave chart patterns, trend analysis. Put a couple tags. I didn't do this on the last one. Elliott waves. Wait for the correction to come to a end. I say I am, because this is what I am doing. I am waiting for the correction to come to a end. And I'm looking for a sell set up in the box between the 50% and 61.8% field retracement. Publish. Did it publish? It did. It looks like it. Let's edit it really quick. Let's link it to gold. I didn't put no tag here. Kids running around, you gotta love them. Wave analysis. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna post these into the Telegram in a sec once this video's done. Now let's get into some currency pairs. Let's jump dollar yen. Dollar yen look like that very well is next. I was looking at this earlier, you all. Let's just delete everything. We can start from the top. Let's start on this weekly. Weekly on the dollar. This is noticeable to me. This move down, it just looks like a very clear three-way move. However, it's real choppy. Real choppy. I don't want to read into that. Let's just look at the most recent price action to kind of see. Last week was bullish. However, the week before that was a doji. But however, the week before that was a very big bullish. It was a very just big bullish candlestick. Love candlestick real estate. This is kind of let's bring on some Fibonacci extensions. Let's just measure this move up. So somewhere in this area is kind of, just basic candlestick. This is where I would just looking at this on a weekly time frame, just from a basic standpoint of just very basic price action. That's where I would like to look. Let's look at it on daily to try to see if we can get a more complete story on this daily. Now let's jump back to the weekly really quick. Weekly, this is a good area of resistance where we're sitting at now. We can really draw two lines of resistance. First line of resistance can let's put it. So really, this little area, you got two of them here. This one here, this was an area of resistance that we did break through. However, we have yet to really break through this. Which I look at this, I think we will break this coming this week. Let's jump back down to the daily. Jump down to the daily. What do I see? You all can see this area that we was looking at on the weekly. We can delete this. I just don't like my charts to be too cluttered. Just look to the left. You can see it. However, with that being said, let's look at this. I wouldn't be surprised. So this is two scenarios to where we can get into this trade. I wouldn't be surprised if price did this. See, we got this down. We came up, so price might come back down, retest this support area, maybe even break it before we get that buy set up as something to look for. Just because these daily candlesticks, as you can see, has been very indecisive. We can also draw a little bit. Let's try to draw this little daily trend line here. We see we broke this, which is great. We did break that. As you going down to 4 hour time frame. So you can see that trend line a little bit on the phone. We can make it a little bit more exact. 4 hour. Looks like we did break that. So when it comes to dollar yen, one thing that I'll be looking for, I will be looking to probably get long somewhere in this area. Just me. We gotta wait to see what price give us, but that's an area where I will be looking to get long on, trade it up for almost 200 pips, about 150 it looks like, to probably this 110 200 area. Let's just say 110 200. So that's a good trade setup I got on my radar. Dollar Swiss, see if we like some of these, and y'all, we don't gotta touch every single pair because a lot of the majors is gonna typically follow each other. We want to look at what we see good trade up setup. This is very choppy. Don't necessarily like what I see there. Let's look at the euro. Weekly time frame last week was bearish. However, we didn't take out that big bullish pattern from the week before. Daily, let's look and see where I think price could ultimately come to. This is very bearish to me. It's very, very aggressive. Let's jump down 4 hour. 4 hour time frame on the euro. So two things. Let's put some fibs on her just so we can have some objectivity. Let's test this one. It really don't matter. I just take it to this high just for. So one, I believe we're at least gonna come to this 38.2. This is a very bearish decline. I think we'll probably get somewhere in between this 50 and 61.8 is where I would ultimately like to see us come. However, what we don't know is if price is going to go straight there, our price is going to give us a little pullback for us to get short and sell there. It's just something we have to look for. This coming week, dollar Canada been very, very weak lately. Let's just delete everything. Weekly time frame, dollar Canada, just CAD being strong because oil has been strong. So just I don't see a lot here. We'll look for the setup. I think that's just about it for the majors. Don't see a lot. I was looking at this potential Aussie short maybe. I know we're running a little long, so I'm about to wrap this up in a sec. Having a dollar, I mean, on Ozzy could be something like this ABC. As we came back to retest this, however, strong bullish candlesticks there. Let's jump to the daily. Really like this on the daily. We kind of got this double top here, which is a beautiful, beautiful setup. It's a beautiful setup. It would have been really good to catch this short right here. However, kind of like the euro, you all look for setup that I'm looking for. Go down. Aussie. I don't. We looked at a lot of these exotics last week with the euro. We're not gonna spend a lot of time with that today. Let's touch US 30 really quick. US 30. A lot of people love US 30. Let's delete everything. US 30. In a very big bullish trend. It's just bullish. It's been bullish. Dow. People that don't know, the US 30 is just the Dow Jones. Just you can trade it. For you can take advantage of US 30 to trade Dow Jones and Forex. Using the leverage than if you was with a traditional brokerage and you had to trade it based on your contracts. I just buying the stock. So let's look at this US 30 bullish. I believe we are going to break these highs. So let's put two lines here. One, we already broke this. But just two lines on the weekly, just to show levels that we already broke. We already broke this level with the double top where it's acting as support right now, and we're sitting on this. I know it's the weekly, you can't see it too much. Jump to daily, you can kind of see where that range that I'm referring to. You can kind of see this range. I do like this move up we have had. I would definitely like for us to see us close on US 30 above this orange box. Then we'll really be off to the races for our time frame. Like what I see on this 4 hour, I will be looking for some type of pullback. To really retest this candlestick that we had, then look for buys to get long. So that's about it, you all. I hope you all like this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like it, leave me a comment. Also share the material if you've seen that it was valuable for you. Hopefully these videos help you in your trading. Maybe you can take a look at some of the stuff that I'm doing with my technical analysis. Just basically help you with your trading and have to, touch up on your own artwork and skill set of trading. Like I said, but it is important. Join the Telegram channel if you're not already in. It's a free channel. A lot of good tips, advice on, just trading psychology, trade plans, just the whole 9 yards. So I hope you all have a good week trading. As always, I will post my personal trades in the Telegram just so that you all can see the wins, the losses, the profit, the everything. So look forward to it. Have a good week, you all.